Hi, I'm BJ Love, and I am the writing teacher. I wanted to start because today is the 3rd of July, which doesn't hold a lot of national significance, I guess, in particular. But for me, it does, because back in, really is a bad light, back in like 1994, I think it was, maybe 95, one of the seminal movies of my life came out, perhaps coincidentally titled Independence Day. And so, a lot of poets will write about art that has affected them deeply. And so I wanted to read you my poem that I wrote for the movie Independence Day. I see only one problem here, which means this is no different than Independence Day. What we define as war crime often depends on which side of the flying saucer we find ourselves. I am taking up tons of space. I am a bad mother shipper. I am holding my hands to your throat and waiting for my own words to come dripping out. I hear dogs barking through even the largest fires and gain a new hope for life. Fire, of course, is always a metaphor. Always, of course, the punch that welcomes us to earth. There are so many colors to be in love with. Let us write them all letters and send them all cakes filled with files and promise them we will be waiting when they finally burst out of prism. The real sky is deep lilac, and our clouds are growing increasingly important. This is life in the lower atmospheres, and one can only hope that our YouTubes are capable of capturing such selective I really messed that up. Our YouTube always messes me up. I get stuck on the internet forever. YouTubes are capable of capturing such selective scattering. I'm not looking for a perfect sky, just one that makes my muscles look big when I smoke cigars and hug babies, when I look to you for high fives, one that finally feels as big and as tangerine as we know we deserve. So. Yeah, I know, that was a good one. I have been working on this manuscript for the last year or so, it's called A Man Called BJ Love. And the funny thing about that is that my name's BJ Love. And the other funny thing about it is that it's really not about me as much as they're all about my girlfriend, who I'm marrying on August 2nd. And so, you guys just all officially earned yourself an invitation, which is going to make my in-laws really happy. It's really hard to find appropriate poems. Thank you for the light. It's really hard to find appropriate poems for a young audience when you're spending all your time writing love poems to your girlfriend, who you really love holding hands with. And so I have a few that I'm going to read that I think I hope you guys will like. So these are all from A Man Called BJ Love. A man called BJ Love is scared of cancer, but more scared of having to tell you. This doom-gazing is purely to impress my Facebook friends. One time, I was asked if I knew this girl Megan outside of Facebook, and I didn't even know what to say. Besides this one, I have written 5 poems about having a beard. The number itself isn't important, but it serves as context for this. Today, I recorded a herd of billy goats on my telephone. I turned the recording into my primary ringtone just so I could tell everyone that my phone was bleeding. When I was a kid, it gets sad. When I was a kid, I drew a beard onto my face with ice cream because my dad forgot how to give me kisses and I was a sensitive child. But I'm 35 now and incapable of believing that that was the best idea I ever had. I thought of this last night and immediately ran out to see what it looked like in full moonlight reflected off a farm pond. The fish did a pretty good job of playing the ice cream. My old face did a pretty good job of playing my dad's face. And the moon was perfect as a boy called BJ Love, all sticky and waiting for someone to love him. I know, right? I'm so darn precious. This is also from A Man Called BJ Love. Because you said you loved an action movie, a man called BJ Love is worrying over his stars, his whole costume really, and wondering how fast his heart could fill any beaker with blood, if maybe this could count as a superpower. I believe in the world, he says. I believe a man who calls himself BJ Love can be a new twist on an old tale, an appropriation of the Bible. Like every letter Paul the Apostle got back from the Corinthians. Dear Paul, they all wrote, yes, we are interested in this flight you speak of. And though they would all deviate thematically from there, the point is clear. When a man called BJ Love kicks down a door and asks to kiss you, know that his greatest weakness, the thing leaving him wholly unheroic, is revealed when you finally, and in your most beautiful voice, say yes. Yes, kiss me. Okay, trying to decide which one I want to read more. All right, so I haven't seen my dog, whom I love dearly, and I like borderless, like girlfriend, like dog. He's like right there, and so he showed up in the book too a few times. So I'm gonna read you a poem. Where it's not really about my dog, but he makes his appearance, kind of like dogs do in life. My hair is mostly wasp nests. My wasp mostly heat lightning. This is my spiritual awakening. This is my real bustle, my bustling about. My dog has many names. My dog makes me proud. What isn't sacred about the pockets of your favorite blue pants are full of real and still red flowers? I mean, I believe my dog is sacred. All his names are sacred. Ask anybody and they will tell you that the last thing they think of before they die of hypothermia is my dog. So this got me thinking of small gifts to celebrate the death moment. I settled on strapping 1,000,000 LED headlamps onto 1,000,000 spinning heads of owls. Like a lighthouse, we give our prey something to walk into, a kind of heaven to guide them home. Of course, by home, I mean mouth. Of course, by mouth, I mean kisses. Of course, by kisses, I mean swarm. Of course, these are just a few of the names I have given my dog. Seriously, he's perfect. He's a vision. Okay, so I got one more, and then I'm out of here. And so this, again, is from a man called BJ Love. To you. All of you. I know, see, there I go again. I'm just like the most adorable thing in the world. If I take off my shirt, how loud would the music need to be before I am dangerous? I am asking for a friend. I'm asking because my shirt is already off. I'm asking because a girl in red pants and a guy in a black shirt are kissing, and now I feel like kissing too. Soon these sparrows will turn to stars, and all we will have left is your red lips and the black void that lays just beyond them. I don't need a cavern to make an echo, but I would like your mouth. I love you, I say. I love you, you ricochet. The real takeaway here, I think, is that some birthdays are just better than others. That some kissing is like a vista onto the million ways we are loved by the world. Seriously, kissing you is the most beautiful place from which to see the world. It's green, it's clouds, all of it, slowly revealed as my eyes rise across the horizon of your face. Thank you.